What's up? JB Genius back with you here today, and today we're back on DE Train, and we're going to go into a little bit of a more strategy. In the last video, my useful utility video, went over some basic smokes, lineups, and today we're going to use those lineups, those smokes, that utility, and we're going to use it in an actual execute on train to help you and your team, or you in a pub, or you with some friends who just want to have a little more tactics to you, and be able to surprise some CTs with what you know. Alright, so what we're going to go over today in this video is 3 different ways to do a wall of smokes on the A-bomb site. So we talked in the last video about the concept of point of arrival, point of departure. So there's going to be the same arrival point for all 5 of these smokes. It's a 5 smoke execute, which means it's probably a quicker execute in your round. It's a set execute that you're going to do probably at the start of round, maybe about 30 seconds in. Once you get everybody in position, you're going to hit the A-bomb site. So the 5 smokes are going to land here in what my team calls Olaf, this area right here from about the wall to here. We call it Olaf, and obviously the other side of it, its counterpart is Hell. So you have 1 smoke for Olaf, 1 smoke for red-blue, between the red train and the blue train. We're going to have 1 smoke blocking off what we're going to call the Disney angle. The team calls this Disney. It's a CLG call out because it kind of looks like Mickey Mouse right here. So this little whatever is called, we call it Disney. So this smoke here blocks off the angle from Disney. Next one, 4th one's going to be on top of the bomb train. And the 5th one here, we're going to call our wall smoke. So right here along the wall. So at the end of the execute, you're going to have 3 smokes there on the next to the bomb train, and then the alleys smoked off to give you guys a wall of smokes on A. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you about 3 different ways you can do this. One, a very A-centric way with all 5 smokes coming from T-spawn. One of them, the second one's going to be more of a fake. And the third one is going to be kind of an A split. So let's go ahead and let's get it. Alright, so a lot of these smokes, if I've gone over in my useful utility video, I won't go over the lineups too heavily again. Make sure you go check that out if you want to see the exact lineups I'm using for these smokes. There's a couple in here I didn't show in my useful utility video, so if I haven't shown it before, I will show the lineup in this video. But it might be a little quick. Alright, so outside, you got your first smoke up's going to be the Olaf smoke, which you throw from here. Crouch in the corner, find the pipe a little bit higher. There's your smoke. It bounces up and off, and there's your Olaf smoke. For red-blue, you come back here in this corner, find the second chimney, and throw it the wire. And there's that one. For your next 2 that you want to get, so this is going to be your Disney and your top bomb train. Here is your Disney smoke. You find the circle. You find this dark triangle right here. And throw in the upper right hand corner. And there's your Disney smoke. To throw your top bomb train smoke, find this crack in the cardboard over here. Find the top corner of the control tower and a little bit to the right. And there you go. And your last one is right here. And this one is for your wall. So you find this corner and standing normal throw. Hit the railing, but concept's still the same. That's a hard one to mess up. Alright, so what we just showed was the point of departure for all those smokes that are out here in the the T start, the T yard. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your lineup. So that's where your people are. So this is probably, for an A hit, this is probably a good, more of an eco round hit. You guys are Tech 9 armor, you have a smoke, a couple of flashbangs. This is under 2k buy, and you're all going to come rushing out of A main to try to get the bomb down. That's what that more is. There's little to no map control you need. to execute this, you kind of run out here, and you can be throwing these smokes as the CTs are just getting into their defensive positions because it's so close to T-spawn. So this is an execute, maybe more of an eco strat if anything, but definitely there. So once you've shown this, and obviously you can do other stuff off of that as well. You can, you know, fake the point of departure here and run somewhere else. But the other way, the next one I'm going to show you how to do this 5 smokes A execute is actually a fake performed with 2 people top of Pop Dog and 3 people outside of B. So to do these smokes, you need to break out those 3 windows and then these 2 windows down here. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to show you them in the same order. So we're going to go Olaf, Red Blue, Disney, Top Bomb, and Wall. So for our Olaf smoke, this one is thrown from outside of B. So you come over here, you find the yellow rectangle. I showed this one in my useful utility video. You find this dirty spot on the wall, and jump throw. So you bounce off the top, off the incline, and settles into Olaf. Pretty much the same position as the one that bounced off the control tower and back here. So unless, if the CT can't see the trajectory of the smoke, they just see where it lands, you could be outside of T-spawn, or you could be outside of B. The CTs have 0 idea where you are. So now for Red Blue, again this one is also from the top of B. So come over here into this wall, crouch, and then find this 4-sided figure here in the corner, and just throw somewhere in the middle of it. And there's Red Blue. Alright, so the next one we're going to throw is your Disney angle. And your Disney smoke is going to come from right here. So you find the divider, find this horizontal brick line, aim a little bit to the outside, and then medium throw. And that'll block off that angle from Disney. Now, this one I will explain a little bit more in detail because this the next smoke for the top of Bomb Train I did not go over in my useful utility video. Been working on it to try to find this one. Found this one actually yesterday. So what you're going to do is you're going to come here, find this crack in the floor. So find that crack, and you're going to want to walk forwards until you see this smudge. So crosshair completely down is on the crack in line with that smudge. And when you come up to the wall, you're going to find this light and go over 1, 2, 3 brick lines. So this kind of vertical line of bricks right here that's just to the right of the window pane, or the window vertical divider. And then you're going to find the top of this brick right here. So right on it, and then while you're crouching, jump throw. It hits the skybox and settles right on the top of the bomb train. And the last one has 2 variations to it. You can pick whichever one you like. I'm going to show you the version first from the top of Pop Dog. So you line up in this corner, and just anywhere in this section of the window, medium throw. And it just bounces right in there to the wall. The second way to throw this, a little bit longer delay time. I did not show my useful utility video, so I'll explain it here. It's from outside of B. You find this crack in the floor, and then go to the second shadow, so the bottom shadow here. You're going to crouch and aim at the end of this antenna, which is on this cable right here. So the cable and the antenna, and standard throw. And what it does is it goes over, it'll bounce off the fence, which gives it a little more distance and bounces right into the same angle. So for that smoke for wall, which also blocks off this Oppers angle to basically anywhere from connector, it blocks off his op angle. You can throw that from outside of B, you can throw that from the top of Pop Dog, you can throw that from T-spawn. So that smoke is very versatile, and you can throw it from anywhere, and the CTs will have no knowledge of where you are unless they can track the trajectory of the smoke. So let's do a little bit of a recap. So from here, so your spots for using this smoke as wall, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's your lineup. 5 people in these upper halls for the same smoke execute onto A as we just threw from T-spawn. So you see, if you throw this execute at him first, you're like, oh, okay, you know, we just throw smokes onto A, and you condition him to the CT team a couple of times that that's what you're going to do. Then all of a sudden you can just come over here to the upper B halls, throw the same smokes. If you can catch them over rotating towards A, then game over. You guys are 2 steps away from the... This guy's literally on top of the B bomb site. He can throw a smoke at 25 and be in the B bomb site at 21. He's 4 seconds away from the bomb site. He's in the bomb site before his smoke is even down on A. So that's the kind of head start you have if the CTs over-rotate into that execute. And now, for final sort of... those are the extremes of what you're going to do. You throw them all from B, or you throw them all from outside of A. Now I'm going to be a little more practical with it in what... in more of a balanced take onto the A-bomb site. It is 5 smokes, you can fake it, but we're gonna throw some smokes down and use them on the A-bomb site. So more of a practical approach for me is going to be a 2-2-1 split. So with 2 people coming out of Pop Dog, 2 people coming out of A main, and then 1 person kind of lurking towards Ivy late, all with the same 5 smokes. So how we're going to do that is we're going to have our 2 smokes for Disney and Wall come from the top of Pop Dog. So this lineup right here and this lineup right here, we're going to have them throw their cross smokes to land for Disney and Wall. And then we're going to set up 3 people outside of here, outside of A main, to throw the Olaf, the red, blue, and then the bomb train. So the bomb train smoke is from up here, so you have a guy lined up here. That's going to be one of your guys who's going to go A main. You have a guy here throwing your Olaf smoke. He's the other guy who's going to go A main. And your last guy here who's throwing the red-blue smoke, I'm going to throw at 30. And that smoke bloomed right now. So running with his knife out, which you may not run with your knife out. I was running sideways to be able to see when the smoke bloomed. But running with your knife out down Ivy, or even with a gun, you can be here or close to it by the time the smoke blooms. And that's when the smoke pops is when your team wants to start moving out on the bomb site. So if you want to be a little late lurk towards Ivy, because the CTs are going to see 5 smokes in front of them, they're going to be focused kind of on this way, trying to shoot through smoke, trying to get an angle on the smoke, and they might not be watching the backstab. So if you're a couple seconds later, you're perfectly okay to get a good backstab in. But it's totally possible. So there it is. There's 3 ways that you can have a wall of smokes. Here, 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 and there, onto the A bomb site. You can throw them from A, you can throw them from B, you can throw them from both and have a little bit more of a balanced take. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked this, if you liked the idea, if you use the idea, please take a video, show it to me, share it with me on Twitter. My Twitter is JBGenius34. I'm JBGenius34 here on YouTube. So share it with me. Show me if you use it. Show me how you use it. Leave some comments in the below with some suggestions from me. If you like the content, leave a like. Subscribe really helps for my channel grow, which I'm going to try to put out some more videos constantly like this. So, yeah, see y'all later. JB Genius out.